Hey everybody, it's Sandra here from A Clean and Simple Life. So today's Wednesday, and of course that means it's What's for Dinner Wednesday. And tonight, what's for dinner is going to be our Speedy Lasagna. We have Kathy Cope from FMD Training coming over to work with Mr. Oakley this evening to get him walking a little better on his leash and just teaching him some manners because he's a puppy and he needs to learn. But anyway, if anyone's in the Ajax, Pickering, Bowmanville area, Whitby, I highly recommend Kathy. She's amazing. She's like a dog whisperer. We worked with her last week with Oakley, and just with one night, it was a huge, huge change. Anyway, I don't want to digress too much. I am making my Speedy Lasagna, and this is one of our brand new products this fall. I love lasagna. My kids love lasagna. It's funny, they don't like tomato-based sauces on any of their pizza or any of their pasta, but they love lasagna. Go figure. Anyway, I want to show you that we can make lasagna for dinner, raw to ready, in 20 minutes. Now I've done a little bit of prep, I will be honest, so I've got all my ingredients here. All my stuff's ready. And I'm making this as a meat sauce lasagna, so I did already cook my ground chicken, but quite honestly, I could have done this when we started this whole process because this was 5 minutes. 5 minutes in my microwave. And I'm using ground chicken today just because I happen to prefer ground chicken. You could use ground beef. You could even make this vegetarian and put lentils in it, which is also amazing. I've had that and it was absolutely fabulous. So I have my timer over here, which I'm going to start. And as soon as I turn it back on again, there's my timer. I'm gonna start the timer and we're gonna do this raw to ready, 20 minutes. Like I said, yes, I've cooked my chicken already, but that was 5 minutes in the microwave. I could have done that while I'm prepping some other things to go in. You could also prep this in advance like I did. I knew I was gonna be having this, so I typically, to make my meals a little bit faster, I will do prep work prior in the week. Usually it's on a weekend when I've got a little bit of extra time. I'll spend an hour or so getting some things ready, getting things prepped so that come mealtime during the week, things are much, much faster. So here we go. I'm gonna start the timer. There we go. I'm just gonna put it over here out of the way. We're gonna start off, I'm gonna take my seasoning mix and I'm gonna put it in this bowl here. Hopefully you guys can see okay. So I am showing you guys some stuff, so we may not be exactly 20 minutes, but you know what I'm saying here. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna mix it with 398 milliliter can of crushed tomatoes. Now this is 370, it's close enough. If it was a little bit bigger, I'd only add 3/4 of a cup of water, but I'm gonna add 1 cup of water to that. Like I said, I'm going to use 1 cup just because it is a little bit smaller, and I like to put my water right in this container and dump it out so that I get as much of this crushed tomato as possible. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit. There we go. So this is the seasoning and my tomatoes, and to that I am also going to add my ground chicken here. Okay. So here we go, and I'm going to try not to make a mess because I have been known to do that. I can be a little klutzy. If those of you who know me personally and have known me for a little while, yeah, you know it. You know I'm a bit of a klutz, and messes are kind of my thing. So yeah, but you know what? That's okay. No sense in crying over spilled milk, as they say. I don't mind making a little mess every now and then because guess what? I can clean it up. Okay, so that is just about good to go. Give it a little bit more of a stir here. There we go. Okay, so that's good. In this bowl here, I'm gonna mix a couple of eggs. Just regular large eggs. And I'm gonna put in a cup of ricotta cheese. If you don't have ricotta, or you don't like ricotta, you could certainly use cottage cheese if you like. That would work. I'd like to say you could use Greek yogurt and such, but I'm really not sure if you can. But if you try it and you find out, let me know. Okay, so there we go. That's my ricotta and my eggs. I'm just gonna give these a quick little whisk, blend them together here. Don't mind Oakley. Something caught his attention upstairs apparently, probably the cats. Anyway, all right, so there we go. And then, let me double check. I think it's 4 cups. Yeah, 4 cups of spinach. I love spinach. You know, it's one of those vegetables. It's so good for you. And packs so many nutrients and full of iron, and it's very versatile. You know, you can use it in just about anything. I love it in my omelets. I use it in my smoothies. It's good just sauteed and on the side of a dish. That's cool too. In a salad. You know, there is just so much you can do with spinach. So that's going to be close to 4 cups, I'm going to say. And yeah, this is making for a very full bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And we'll just grab their spoon over here and give this a mix because, yes, spinach is very big, but of course, as we all know, it is going to shrink. Big time. Big time. So, here we go. What are we at here? 408. All right, we're doing good. Doing good. So, there. All right, that's, you know, I think that's not bad. I think that's not too bad. Okay, so now let's start assembling. I'm gonna use our multi-purpose steamer to do this, and I am going to grab some of my oven-ready lasagna noodles. Oops, let me show you that. There you go, oven ready. That way I don't have to pre-cook them, and it, again, saves me a little time because it's all about saving time here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this sauce in the bottom so that things don't stick. And if you've ever used these oven-ready noodles, you know that you do need to put a little extra liquid in there to help them cook, right? So that in the bottom, and yeah, that's what I thought. And then we're gonna break them to fit. So that one's a little bit too long still. Whoops. You know, they don't have to be perfect, right? So just try to get them about the right size to fit in there. And you can always sort of layer them a little bit. We'll put 3 in the bottom here. All right, and then we're gonna put some of our spinach and ricotta filling right here. Load that up just like that. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. And I'm gonna serve this with a nice Caesar salad with homemade croutons that I made earlier today. And I made a big batch of them because I do like having them on hand. I like making my own croutons. They're just so easy to make. They don't take very long at all. I just buy a nice baguette loaf and cut it up, throw it in a bowl with some extra virgin olive oil, and depending on what I'm doing, most of the time I'm gonna use our herb and garlic dip mix as my seasoning for them, just because I think it's really tasty and it makes for very versatile when you're doing shepherd's pie, or not shepherd's pie, Caesar salad. I don't know where shepherd's pie came from. Anyway, so I'm working on layer 2 now. So there we go, okay. I did put some of the meat sauce down there. I don't know if you guys noticed, I was gabbing here. So there we go. We're gonna do another layer of this ricotta and spinach mix. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last layer of this. And see if I can get this in here so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. And we don't want to lose any of that. Make sure we scoop that into there. There we go. Okay. Move that out of the way so that I avoid any accidents. So you can see that that's how that's looking. And of course, as it cooks, that's going to get all nice and watered down. So, all right, we're going to put a little bit more sauce in here on that layer. Like so. Spread it out a little bit so it covers all the noodles. And then we're gonna do one more layer of noodles. A couple more noodles here for the top. There we go. Oops. There we go. Oops. My timer has gone to sleep mode. We'll take a look at that in a second here as soon as I'm done with that. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to cover the top of it with the rest of my meat sauce that I have here. I think I better use this. There we go. Try to get it as even as I can. All right, there we go. Alrighty. Oops. And voila. As I like to say. All right, I think that's looking pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Alrighty, and what are we at here time-wise? 9:06, okay. This is gonna go in the microwave for 15 minutes. So we are running a little bit longer, but again, because I'm showing you how to do some things and I'm taking a little bit of extra time to do so, but definitely this can be ready less than half an hour. 20 minutes is ideal. But like I said, it is a raw to ready kind of thing. So I'm gonna pop this into the microwave right now. I'm gonna put it in for 15 minutes. That's gonna take us to approximately 25 minutes from start to finish. While this is in the microwave, I'm gonna grate some cheese here. That's something that, you know, if you've got the kids in the kitchen with you, you could ask them to do something like that. This is definitely one of those meals that you can have the kids helping you out with. You know, they can be helping you layer things. They can help you mix. They can help grate cheese if they're not too little to scrape their fingers. But, you know, I love having kids in the kitchen. I love having them help out, learning how to make things, learning how to put together good, clean, healthy food, and building those skills and those good habits for them when they're young, so that as they get older, it's just natural for them. They don't even think twice about having a nice, good, home-cooked meal as opposed to going out and buying fast food and all that other junk that's just so bad for us. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave. When it comes out, I'm gonna put a little bit of grated cheese on it and let it sit for a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my salad ready, and dinner will be ready in, like I said, probably about 25 minutes all told from start to finish. And again, we're at 11 minutes right now. I've been yakking away, so I have to definitely get this into the microwave. Stay tuned. I will post some pictures of the final product and the complete meal. And if you want to have, if you want to know anything more about this, if you have questions, if you're curious as to the ingredients, anything like that, don't hesitate. Please message me. Love to converse with you about that. And I hope you guys have a great dinner. I would love to see what's for dinner on your plates. Please send me some pictures of what you're having for dinner tonight. Give me some more ideas of what else I can make. Or maybe you want to see me make something different for what's for dinner one night. Maybe you've got a special meal or something favorite that you like and that you'd like to see what I can whip up with Epicure to make your special meal a little bit more healthy. So you know, PM me, let me know, or even just comment down below in the comments. I would love to take a look at that and see what we can do about revitalizing some of those old meals that you guys have. Anyway, that's it for me for now. It's Sandra from A Clean and Simple Life. I hope you guys enjoy your dinner and have good, clean, healthy eating. See you soon. Bye.